The Billabong, Fitzroy Readers number 9X, created by Faye Berryman and Philip O'Carroll, illustrated by Patricia Mullins. We're going to do our first little flick through, so if you're reading by yourself, now's the chance to pause on each page as we go through the book. You ready? Alrighty, let's go back to the start and have our first scaffolded read. So having a look, these will be the words that we know. Try to say them before I say them. Let's have a look. Egg. Camp. Dump. Said. With. Glad. Rock. Track. Trick. Hill. Help. Swim. Duck. Quack. Quick. Have. For. From. Go. Told. Sent. Okay, let's have a look. First time through. The Billabong. A billabong is a pond left behind after a river changes course. Let's have a little look. On the bank of the Billabong stands a big old gum tree. Nat the gull is in the old gum tree. There she is, in a nest. Nat has a nest at the top of the tree. In the nest is an egg. Nat the gull sits on the egg in the nest. The hot sun cannot get on Nat and the egg. Nat is glad to have the cool gum tree to nest in. On the bank of the Billabong, just next to the old gum tree, sits Flip the frog. Flip swims in the Billabong, but if the sun gets too hot, Flip sits in the old gum tree. Flip and Nat like the moon. Flip likes to have the cool gum tree to play in. A wombat digs on the bank of the Billabong. The wombat's name is Tess. If it gets too hot to dig in the sun, Tess will go to the big gum tree. Tess has a tunnel at the tree. Tess likes to have the tunnel next to the cool gum tree. On the bank of the Billabong sits a possum. His name is Tran. If the wind gets too hot for him, Tran will go to the tree. If it is too hot, Tran will go up to the top of the tree. Tess and Tran like to play in the cool gum tree. Nat the gull, Flip the frog, Tess the wombat, and Tran the possum like to have the big old gum tree to play in. There they all are. The end. All right. So let's have a look at the words that we've used in this book. Have a go. You ready? Try to say it before I say it. Like. Play. Name. Tree. Have. Stands. Wind. Cool. Swims. Moon. Old. Possum. Gets. Digs. Tunnel. Gull. Two. Wombat. Next. Bank. Sits. Okay, well, let's have our next little go at the activities. So let's see what our old sound and special words for the day are. What are we looking at? Old sound. Ooh, as it sounds in roof. Look through the story, find words with the ooh sound, and say them aloud. Alrighty, let's have a look. So ooh, to, oh, next to each other makes an ooh sound. So let's hunt for those today. I'll pause on each page and you tell me if you can find one. You ready? Having a look? That's right. There's no oohs on these pages. Have a look on the next one. Good hunting. There we have just the one with cool. K-ool. Ooh. Ready? Here we go. There's our first one. To, ooh, to, ooh. Well spotted. Can you find another one on this page? That's right. Well found. Cool. 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 How about here? Well spotted. There they are. To, ooh, ooh. That's our old sound. Is there one on this page? Remember, you can pause if you need longer to look. That's right. Cool. K-ool. Cool. Ooh. Well spotted. How about on these pages? Yep. There's our first one. To, ooh. Well spotted. How about on this page? You've got it. It's a double up. That's right. To and up here. To, ooh. Well spotted. Is there one on the bottom part of this page? You found it. Yep. Cool. K-ool. Now here's a sneaky one. Can you find them on these pages? That's right. Cool. well spotted, cool. And moon, oon, moon, oo. Is there one more on this page? That's right, two, well spotted, two. Now, very clever people will have noticed that I missed one back here where they were talking about the moon, moon. So if you were clever and you spotted me miss that one, that's a point to you. All right, we'll do another one. What's our other special activity? Oh, our special words. Now, there's a lot to remember on this one. So we'll have our best to try to find these, all 5 of them. We've got name, like, play, billabong, and tree. Okay, let's have a bit of a spot. There's one on this page already. Billabong. Well done. We might have to flick back and see. You ready? Can we find name, like, play, billabong, or tree? Let's write those down. Name, like, billabong, tree. What was our last one? Play. Okay. Don't have to remember everything. That's why we get to write stuff down. It'll be a bit tricky to see it on this page, but we'll see how we go. How about that? No, can't get them both. That's all right. We'll go. So, name, like, billabong, tree, or play. You got it? There's a billabong. Oh, yep, and a tree. Well spotted. How about on this page? Yep, there's another tree. Hunting for name, like, billabong, play, or tree. Ha! There they are. Sneaky little tree hiding there. Okay, here we go. Next page. Can you see any name, like, billabong, tree, or play? Just the one on this page. That's right. Tree. Well spotted. There it is. Okay, what's our next one? Lots here. You ready? So can you find them on this page? Yep, there's billabong. Well spotted. Can you see a like, tree, play, or name? Oh, there's a tree. Well spotted. Okay. Name, like, billabong, tree, play. Oh, there's the early one. Billabong. Well spotted. Any others? That's right. Tree. There you go. Oh, now, is there a sneaky one down here we haven't had yet? We've got name, like, billabong, tree, or play. Yep, there's a like. Well spotted. Haha. What else can we find? Are there any others? That's right. Tree. Well spotted. Okay. Billabong, name, like, tree, or play. Which ones can you find? There's our old friend Billabong. Well spotted. Now there's a name on this page. Can you find name? Beautiful. Yep, that's the one. Good spotting. Name. Can you find a tree on this page as well? Yep, well done. Good spotting. Tree. Now how about this page? Do we have a name, a like, billabong, tree, or play? Yep, there's tree. Well spotted. Good work. How about down here? Ooh, now if you're thinking, you could have spotted that likes does have like in it. But it's okay if you didn't, because it's a different word when we have an S on the end. But like is one we are looking for. Is there another one we're looking for on this page? Name, like, billabong, tree, or play. You got it. Tree. Nice work. Alrighty, next page. Name, like, billabong, tree, or play. Yep, there's billabong. Good spotting. There's another one up here. Name, like, billabong, tree, or play. You got it. Name. Well spotted. Are there any down here? Yep, there's tree. Well spotted. Okay, how about on this page? Name, like, billabong, tree, or play. You got it. There's a tree up there. How about down here? Oh, there might be a couple. Let's have a think. Name, like, billabong, tree, or play. Very good. There's a like. Well spotted. Is there any others down here? Well done. Play. You're right. That might be our first play. Good spotting. Is there one more? That's right. Tree. Nice thinking. And how about on our last page? Name, like, billabong, tree, and play. Let's have a look. There's one. Tree. Well spotted. And play. That's right. Good work. Okay. Well, now that we're getting ready to have our own read, I'll flick all the way back to the start. I'll just do some pauses on the pages on the way through, and if you're doing some reading, now's your chance to try reading for yourself. So you ready? We'll start with the pause pages now. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to flick back to the start and we'll just have a fun read. No reason not to finish on a nice quick fun one, so let's have a bit of a play. You ready? We'll go. The Billabong. A billabong is a pond left behind after a river changes course. Look at all of our little friends here. We've got a frog on a rock and a wombat by the water. Whoop, even our seagulls saying hello. And can you see up in the tree, the possums got their tail wrapped around the branch. I guess they call them the ringtail possums. You ready? We'll go. On the bank of the Billabong stands a big old gum tree. Oh, look at it, stretching all the way up high. And there's a hollow in here, isn't there? I think you know who likes to hop around there. And there's a hole. Someone's actually dug a hole. Okay. Nat the gull is in the old gum tree. There she is. Nat has a nest at the top of the tree. In the nest is an egg. Oh, there they are. That's going to be Nat's baby one day. Nat the gull sits on the egg in the nest. The hot sun cannot get on Nat and the egg. Wow, she looks pretty comfortable, doesn't she? Very satisfied look on her face. Nat is glad to have the cool gum tree to nest in. Wow, how nice. On the bank of the Billabong, just next to the old gum tree, sits Flip the frog. What? Ribbit. Ooh. Flip looks pretty happy too. It's a great name for a frog, Flip, I think. Flip swims in the Billabong, but if the sun gets too hot, Flip sits on the old gum tree. There they are in the hollow. Oh, that'd be a nice spot on a hot day, wouldn't it? All cool. Flip and Nat like the moon. Flip likes to have the cool gum tree to play in. I wonder where the moon is, if the sun's out. A wombat digs on the bank of the Billabong. The wombat's name is Tess. Wow, digging away. Nice work, Tess. I really like wombats. They're my favourite Australian animal. If it gets too hot to dig in the sun, Tess will go to the big gum tree. Oh, it's a hard work digging in the earth. I don't know if you've tried it with just your hands. But on a hot day, oh, look at this, all cozied up. Tess has a tunnel at the tree. That's who lives in the tunnel. Tess likes to have the tunnel next to the cool gum tree. On the bank of the Billabong sits a possum. His name is Tran. Whoa, hello, Tran, how are you? Look at those claws ready for climbing. Very useful. If the wind gets too hot for him, Tran will go to the tree. And if it is too hot, Tran will go up to the top of the tree. Oh, scurrying up the bark using their claws. Very clever. Tess and Tran like to play in the cool gum tree. Nat the gull, Flip the frog, Tess the wombat, and Tran the possum like to have a big old gum tree to play in. Oh, how lucky they are. Well, thank you very much for joining us for Fitzroy Readers number 9X. Hope you enjoyed that one. Cheers. Bye.